What's happening, YouTube? California Prepper here. Well, we are back with another knife review. This is actually a review. I haven't really got to do an overview of this knife, but I have been carrying it for the last few days. So I think I know a little bit enough about how the knife carries. This is the Kershaw KnockOut. This has an awesome machined aluminum handle. They actually named it the KnockOut because they actually knocked out a piece of the handle and replaced it with a piece of steel for the lockup. Now this is a newer type of lockup system. This is the subframe lock. It's the newest, trendiest thing in the knife industry. It locks up pretty dang tight. I don't know how long it's going to last. I haven't put too much wear on it, but so far, I mean, if Kershaw can put their trust into it, I've always put my trust into Kershaw, so we'll see how it holds up. So let's get into some stats, shall we? The blade steel is Sandvik 14CN 14C28N. Sorry about that, guys. And it comes with a stone wash finish. It's a pretty nice finish, actually. We have 3 1/4 inch blade length. So it's not too long of a blade, but you have a nice round belly. So you have a pretty decent cutting surface here. The handle length is 4 5/8 inches long. So you have a decent handle on here. Kind of makes it, handle to blade a little off. Not too much. I've seen a lot worse. You have a real comfortable flipper. That's the one thing I noticed right off the bat. I've had so many knives, even a few from Kershaw, come and they just have the most uncomfortable flippers. I damn near want to take a Dremel to it myself to round it off because it just chews up your finger. But this thing just, it feels great, and it shoots out like a rocket. It's awesome. This thing has a 4-way reversible pocket clip. It's a very deep carry pocket clip, so it slides all the way down and you barely see any of the knife out of your pocket, which is always a good thing, especially, in knife-weary environments. We have dual thumb studs here, and they are not the lock bar. It has a separate lock bar, so that's always a good thing. I actually had somebody complaining about that earlier. Hey, how cheap is that, man? The thumb studs aren't even, they don't even stop the blade. And I said, actually, it's a better thing to have, a separate bar. Really? I don't think so. Sat there and argued for about 15 minutes with me. But in the end, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So, I told him he was right and let him be on his way. But this knife does have a little weight to it compared to the rest of the knives I've been getting lately. This is 3.4 ounces, but it's still not that much considering it's an entire aluminum handle with a piece of steel and another giant steel blade. So not too heavy at all. A real nice knife. Very sharp, very sharp. Let's get some paper, shall we? Cut testing it up. Come here. Entrepreneur. I've been getting these magazines for this guy. I've told him for the last 6 months this isn't the guy, and I still send them. So what do? We cut test them. That's what we do. Yeah, baby. Thing's razor sharp. Big shout out to Navander20. This was actually a consolation gift from him. There was actually just a minuscule little misunderstanding, miscommunication in an order between him and I, and it only took a day or two. Added on to the shipping, but he threw in an extra knife just to keep me happy, and man, I am super happy. That ZT200 is sweet, and this is pretty sweet too. I've been carrying this ever since I got it, so that's really cool. I really like this knife a lot. Anything I missed on this? Speed safe, assisted opening, has a separate lock bar, full flat grind on the blade, very sharp, 4-way reversible pocket clip, subframe lock, which is the newest, trendiest, and it's actually pretty cool, I think. I like the subframe lock. We'll see how far it goes, if it actually sticks around, or if it's one of those things that just poops out like a couple of the other lockups that we've seen throughout the years. So that's going to do it, guys. Just wanted to share a little bit about this knife with you, and talk to you guys soon. California Prepper, I'm out of here.